Hi, I'm Lauren Debrick. I'm 26 years old. I'm originally from Frederick, Maryland, and then I moved to here at Atlanta, Georgia. I studied at University of Maryland, where I received a BA in dance, and then I came back again to Georgia to pursue my career as a dancer and a choreographer.
Through a typical creating process for yourself?
For me, I have two processes. Sometimes I hear a song and it just makes me want to create something to that, and then therefore I listen to the song and I listen to exactly how I feel. I literally sit on the floor in the dark on my back, and especially like in a studio where I can hear all the beats and the bass. Actually, I have a hearing deficit, so I need to hear everything, which is an interesting fact about me. And I listen just to see every possible way I could create to the song, whether it be, the beats that I want to hit or the ideas that come to my head. And I listen to the song over and over again repeatedly until I feel like that song and I am one. So I can know exactly what I need from that song. So that's typically that process. And another process is I might have an idea. I come up with an idea. I want to do something that shows, this and that. And now I have to find music that fits that. So what I do is I stay up, I search music, I try to find things that are different that most people don't expect to hear. I mean, sometimes I do use songs that people have heard because it works perfectly, but typically I don't, because I want to bring also new music as I want to bring new choreography to the world. And I do the same thing once I find the song. I sit there, I listen to the song like so many times that it's ridiculous. Like I could tell you the in it because that's how much I listen to it. So that's typically my process.
Okay, so do you feel like your hearing deficit has made you be more connected to the music anyway, because you have to, you almost hear it in a different way, I guess?
Yeah, it has. It's made me pay a lot attention to music because I have to, and it has created my type of movement. My movement is very feeling related because when I was learning how to like correct my speech, I had to do a lot of touching and hearing, so I would hear it, but I would hear it because I was feeling it. So to me, I have to be able to feel it for it to come out of my body. So when I move, I'm moving because I feel that music, and that's just kind of, and that's how all my pieces are. Like you feel the music, and if you watch the choreography, I want you to be able to not have the music and watch that choreography and be able to tell exactly what song sounds like based off of that because you can feel it through their movement. I'm a very emotional, feely type person, so I love dance. And so when I get on stage, like, I hope people can see that I love to dance, and that's how I want my choreography to come across too. But I would say in choreography, much more, it definitely comes from an emotional place. And in performance, sometimes I typically am drawing from, like, what the choreographer has given me and what they want me, and I tend to put on my actor. Like, I like to act. I'm a very character type person, so I just, perform and act the way they want me to. Even though if I'm uncomfortable or don't like it, okay, actor. So, okay, is just be you. That is the only thing I can say. People say, oh, try to go outside your box, be different, do this and that. But, like, if you're trying to be different, most likely you won't be different. But I promise you, if you are you, you will be different because there's nobody in this world like you. There's nobody who moves exactly like you. You might have people who are similar, but if you do what you do, it will be different. It's inevitable. So. Typically, I do say this. I do look for dancers that have a very mixed background. Particularly hip hop and contemporary. Those are my things that I typically do the most. But not only that, but it's people that I see that they don't just do one thing. Like you could be the bombest, dopest dancer and contemporary, but that's all you do. And my choreography is never just that. So I need people who are willing to go outside and do other things and take all that and bring it in, and not so people who are afraid to, or people who want to keep hip hop here, contemporary here, jazz there and ballet back there. I need people who are willing to be like, well, this is ballet, but now I'm about to do this pop twerk, and it works. Um, Honestly, one of the ones I would love to be compared to, who's like one of my greatest mentors, I would say Monica Noble, because she has taught me so much, and her stuff makes me like. The second one would probably be I love Paris. She's different every time. She gives you that hard, she gives you that soft, that sexy. She's just different. But Marissa Osato, I really like her stuff. I think she's brilliant. I don't think a lot of people know who she is. She's probably underrated. Maybe she's not. I don't know.
Look her up.
Yeah, look her up. So I hope she's not underrated, but she is. I don't know. I said it to people, they're like, "Who?" But she's amazing. Love you if you ever see this. Love all of you guys if you ever see this. I'm gonna really say the performance because my process is it's important and it helps me grow every time. But the performance allows me to actually see um, what I was trying to do because I tend to choreograph a lot of things at one time. So the process, I really can never really see what's happening, and in the performance, I'm like, wow, that looked like it did in my head. It worked out. Like so, it's really like it's important for me in that process. I mean, that performance
to really see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I think actually the second emerging that I did when I did the Fire We Make, I saw it for the first time far away and all of it together, and I started crying because it was exactly as beautiful as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, wow.
I cried.
That's crazy, too. Yeah.
Is just be yourself and choreograph for you and choreograph what you would do and how you would move. Yes, you learn from everybody that you take class from because a lot of my movement comes from everybody, but I'm taking it and I'm digesting it and then giving it back to you through me. And I do it me. And nobody else does it like I do because it's me. So I think that's the best thing I say do. And I also say always train. Always train. Just because you're a choreographer doesn't mean you should not dance and perform and get your training up because you want your choreography to grow with the dance scene. Therefore, you have to take people's classes so you can learn and you can evolve your craft. So I would say for the dance community as a whole, just let's not forget that dance is an art form. And I know that we want to make it our living and we want to make it entertaining and we want to make it something that people want to see. But dance has always been art. It's like a painting. It's like music. So let's start creating more pieces that are artistically, fulfilling. Not just that looks good or that's dope. Let's go and let's take it back to what it is, art. And it doesn't always have to be so competitive. And let's just dance because it makes us feel good. And I'm not trying to outdance, Susie J or Jim John. I just want to dance. I want to be able to take class and dance and not feel the pressure of I have to be better than anybody. I just want to be the best that I can be and, grow in my way and show that this is something beautiful. And this is why I started doing it because it made me feel good. And it was an art and I wanted to create a piece of work. So let's not forget that dance is art.